Right, I'm getting just into the habit of this, but I'm still saying hello when I start, and I've got to stop that. It's because it's a habit that I always do. Because this is really where I need to say hello and welcome, because this is the recap section on what did we do in this session. Well, we did quite a lot actually. In fact, you can see behind me what we did. The herd is growing nicely. It's a little bit of milk we've been using the dairy. It's selling a bit of stuff in this session. But the biggest thing we've just done is we've just done our buying and selling, where we managed to buy this field and this field. So we expansion, and this has got potatoes in it. So that's a real bonus that we never even planted them. It's fully fertilized as well, as is that one, but that's ready to cultivate. So we only need to seed that. And we're out of potatoes, but we were anyway. I did say that it was the last load that we did. Nobody needs liming, that's a nice place to be for a change. So we've got this plant, this plant, this plant, and this plant. The canola's in that one. Potatoes ready to plant. So we've got 4 fields to plant. We are going to need to lease a vegetable plant again, or 2 again, like we did last year. But yeah, the herd is growing. We didn't do any building work of any sort. We had a bit of fun and games with the snow, but I'm not going to spoil that. Just going to like sort of tell you what went on. It's interesting. We obviously did. Still not got a stone picker. Didn't buy anything. We did actually, thinking about it. We bought a beautiful planter. We did. We bought. Oh, and the Bomec. 21-meter Bomec was the last purchase that we just did, so that is amazing. And now we can actually get our Kawaco back across here and actually use it just in time for doing all of the mega amounts of fertilizer we need. We are up to 66 tons. We are going to pound that, and there's going to be none left. Yeah, and we also need to. We've got quite a bit at 61 tons in storage of manure. But we also need another 60 tons, which we're allowed to buy for free, if that makes any sense at all. What I mean is, the animals would have produced that over the winter. Unfortunately, manure isn't working at the minute, so should be in there somewhere. Manure, yeah. So that'll be 110 tons when we've like put the other 60 tons in, which will be free. So that's, yeah, it's going to be, I would say between the two we should probably manage the fields that we've got, which is quite amazing because it means we don't really need to worry about fertilizer. Seeds, have we got any seeds in stock? Oh, we might have some like bits and bobs. Also, we will have some in the actual planters and that, but seeds 0 litres. Okay, well, there you go. We have got some bits and bobs around though, so, but I think we will need to top up a little. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else. It was, mate, I mean, that is the recap really, in a sort of, I want to keep these short anyway, so it's deliberately, I'm not going to try to, I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've missed. Well, no, we've not done any building or anything, so no, I think that's it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Hello and welcome. Right, we have got liming to do. I haven't forgotten that we need to like grab some lime. So let's see if we can actually do this. I'm struggling a bit with this. It's because it like wants to put diesel in the. You can. The one good thing about this, though, is even though it's in the wrong place, is you can like do it like that. But it'll only do the 2. Won't do that. Then it wants to do diesel. It's quite difficult to. Sorry about scraping on me. Yeah, it sort of lets you know when you're there. It's a bit of a pain. You've sort of gone past it. Yeah, so I've gone past it now, and there's no way that is trying to film me, but it is. It's a bit difficult to see. No, it was well behind. It was, yeah, definitely. Right, so this is the field that is being ploughed at present. And then we're going to have a look, because I think that's all we've got to do. The grass, we've still got plenty on them, literally cut. The one good thing, unless they've changed it, Because I didn't realise it worked like this. On one Let's Play, it was a German map that I was on about a couple of sessions ago. I can't remember the name of the map, but it was obviously start the game in August, and I started. Now then, where are you? Actually, you're down there, so that should be all right. Yeah, you start the game in August, as we do. Oh, okay. That's not what I'm going to do at all. Oh, what's with this? You're not, yeah. I'm a bit far out, actually, anyway. Yeah, so you start the game in August. It was a grass start. I cut all the grass, and we did really, really well. Absolutely shed load of grass, 300 tons of this really massive field. So it did really, really well. Never thought anything of it. Came to April next year, and it was like fully third growth stage again. I expected exactly the same amount of grass again, and I got like a third of it. I'm like, why are we down to 100,000 litres? We had 300,000 litres to begin with. Well, we did, but it had actually given, the grass was as long as a year, as in like as if you'd done all 3 cuts in one go. The game kept the grass, the amount equal, as in like you got what you would have had for a full year, and a penny drop. So I don't know if it's still like that, but I do know if you cut, as I did it on Sri Lanka, if you sort of like cut and then you like let it settle on the ground and then you cut it again, and then it's hard because the grass is getting thick, but it does actually do that. I did find that was quite amazing, because I didn't realise it worked like that. Wow, it's going to be close. Very, very close. Right, did we do it all? Because it's always hard to... Oh, we did it. That corner that we didn't do, we really didn't. It's not quite... Yeah, I was pulling away once. That's not bad. It's very rare do you get that. Yeah, the only trouble is I'm often liming with a weaker tractor, and don't get me wrong, they're always the crackers like this, but they are still like 95 horsepower, or the John Deere, the 116 horsepower that I frequently got on most Let's Plays as the tractor like this. I do love this, but I have yet to get the Xylon. Yeah, it's always been the weaker of the two, which it's still a beautiful tractor, and it is definitely fit for purpose, but it is, you've got to coax the best out of it. I want to get this up here, it's annoying me. I just had a sound from I check my sound is recording. I'm having issues, and I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to my recording software, Bandicam, at the minute, to just make sure that it's not just doing something weird. No, you can't sort of tell. Let's have a look. Is it? Yeah, no, it's recording sound still. Or it shows that it is. So one thing, one of the things, not the one thing, one of those things I love about OBS is the fact that you've got the viz, you can see the thing, but that still doesn't prove it's recording. It's just, it's weird when something's reliable and it's built up in your head, a reliability. You can trust it because you know it's not let you down. But when something has let you down, you inevitably feel a bit of trepidation because you're not sure if it's going to be working or not. Yeah, I'm trying different options on Bandicam before I say, right, that's it, because I don't want to be nasty, because it's different, and every program's got its foibles, the way that it works, and it's for you to learn that, right? I know what have we got to do? It is October. That's nearly done. We could do with the stone picker. Let's just remember we've got this flat left here as well. Let's get the stone picker going. Actually, thinking about it, you've been stuck on the sidelines for the last 2 or 3 episodes. you are going to be the one that does this. Oh, I don't think we can get it. Has it got narrows? No, I don't think. Can we sort of like nudge this and remind the front that it shouldn't be where it is? We can have a go, can't we? See if we can nudge it a little. Not that way. That's not really what we want to nudge it that way at all. That's typical. Okay, we've made that as worse. Sometimes I despair. Still, you've got to try. I mean, you can only do your best, can't you, really? And sometimes your best is terrible. Like that. It's true. Oh, my life. Right, so stone picker. I don't think we've got one. I think that's why we put up with stones all this length of time, because we've not got a stone picker. Yeah, I'm right. So you'll not be grabbing a stone picker at all. What? Who is that? Ah, the John Deere's after loader. Let's go and try and rescue that. Like a very... Yeah, that's no real rate if I remember rightly. We've had to get creative on this Let's Play. It is a ton weight though, so it's... Yeah, it's not... I'm not... You know... See, it does really... Let's see if we can rescue that. Let's put that third... Yeah, on nearly every Let's Play I've got 3 prongs now. I think it's about right, so let's get it sorted. This one too. No. I'm finding that better. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you do need a bit of a wash. You're the muckiest on the team now. So I've been doing it for the last... Quick's quite clean. Oh, it's dropped. Of course it has. We've just done a material change on it, so it will. Yeah, I'm getting around the Let's Plays really well, but I have been beset by problems of a different nature. And I'm trying to see whether it was my microphone, which is now gone, and I took it back yesterday, and they tested it at CEX, and I haven't got a phone call, which means it must have been faulty, and I was right all along. So that was one faulty thing. But not only did I have a faulty microphone, but my software, because yesterday I didn't have that microphone anymore, and I'm on my normal microphone. I'm just going to stop recording and make sure that my sound volume is good, because this is still on Bandicam. I just want to make sure I tweak my settings, and you can only see your volume, you can't see how good it is. So I'm going to be right back. Right, it was working, but it does do something strange, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm back onto OBS. You can see the volume meter. It doesn't seem to like, if you play the actual recording, as in direct, the actual raw file that obviously I then process through an editor, VLC player struggles to actually play the ones. It's got more, so actually we can safely go on the field. Yeah, VLC player doesn't play it properly, it like skitters, and that can't be right. Can't be. So, yeah, I've literally back onto OBS. It's got a long time, even though things... Ooh, that's... Yeah, can't about that. You break the lock with these, can't you? You don't care. Let's just this has not got any, but we can use it, you know, we can grab it, then push it. Okay. We can. Oh. That's making that worse as well. Perhaps we should have left collisions on this at the time. Hindsight is always such a wonderful thing. Okay, that's sort of got collisions. Okay, that'll do. We now stick the weight on the back, on the front. It should. Will that over tickle the tractor? If not, we've got a message on here quite close by. We should see. We can also let that down. It's sort of cool, you know, it does have a certain amount of stability. You know, we might do a bit of damage, but because I've got to be honest, in this situation in real life, we should get away with this. Probably not. Ooh, first growth stage, you must be fortunate. You actually got away with that. We could leave the header sort of like down this little road. We would lock it up against a post, of course, but it's not necessarily a bad idea. Right, so this is done, apart from stones, which of course we don't actually. We do not own stone picker, it's true. Yeah, I sort of rely on visual things, which is why it's sometimes a good idea if I have the equipment around the farmyard, because then I can sort of visually see it. I've just given up on trying to remember. Some Let's Plays, it depends if I'm getting around like I am now, like you're getting around almost every day and a half, all of the Let's Plays you manage to do a session, then at that point it's not too bad. Ooh, it'll be the thing above. Let's forget about that. It will have collisions. Shoot, collisions anywhere else. Sticks back where we have done in the edge here. Fits quite nicely with that. Is that an apex? Not sure. Right, smashing. So we've got to remember about the manure. I would imagine we've done the animals. I would imagine we should be very poor husbands if we haven't at this time of day. 1560, so we've just got 0 months. We just had births. Our 20-month-olds, they are now proper adults. These are 10 months old, so approaching the end of puberty. So we are doing quite well. Straws maxed out, which we did. Buffalo milk's on the rise slightly. TMR is definitely in the green, and the meadow is also growing too. So win-win-win. We're definitely not in the red. Yeah, does it look like that? I think, yeah, it does. It still does. It's green is an obvious clue that everything's good. It is. And the births have happened this last session, really. So this is doing, let's have a look at businesses. Most of ours are in March. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of buffalo. Now this is now where the it's kicked in about how I've changed the dairy. Let's have a look. Time saving stock check. Carrot soup is 13 tons, 13,000 litres. Canola oil, that's the one approaching. It's not a lot yet, but still not bad. So yeah, the carrots is a lot, which it will be. The parsnips is a lot, and the red beets is a lot. So actually, yeah, we're coming on nice. 82 tons of pig food, but I believe that we got reimbursed for a lot of that. So yeah, it's hard to keep up. Triple soup as well. Of course, 4 soups now. Sunflower oil we sell in March too, and it is on the rise, as we've only just started doing that. So literally, yeah, the pig food, I think it was 72 tons a week. So we've got about 10 tons since that. 51 tons of manure, which is in storage. We've got at least another 30 odd tons to reimburse ourselves for, as in like not to pay it, but we've got 3 months worth, so we can draw 10,000 litres per day. I'm going to do it that way. It's the only way we can sort of keep a buffalo mozzarella. Is now we've got a complete ton. So that's definitely on the rise. I've tweaked that a lot because it was absolutely vile. So have we got the buffalo milk on our... We've not actually done the bottled milk, have we? Because it's quite a... Yeah, 10 to 20. I think we ought to activate that, and that one should... All of them now should, this month, we should see how that actually goes at the end of the month, because it's got quite a few tons still in, and we should see how in the morning that goes. So we're looking for canola oil is our thing at the present. Let's go through till this November morning, and then we are going to do the animals, and we need our little original trailer for this. Yeah, the big 60 tonner is too good. Rain. Right, where is the medium vent? We were going to do it with the... did we? No, that's the John Deere we've just left. I think in that one there. That one there. Yeah, no, that's still not right. So he's got to be that one there then. Yeah, we did. We left him right near where the very trailer we actually need. So the mixer is over there already. I'm going to buy one and grab the mixer and bring it back so we're not wasting, because it is a big... Yeah, the animals require more food. So I can buy a little bit just to try and top up more and see how much has gone down as well. I do love the way that Overtime has actually done this one. Oh, okay. That didn't work how I thought it would. Normally it starts on wheat and then we go straight through to TMR, but this time it's gone a completely different way. That's a little bit strange. It was a little green. Do look at all the clouds. You don't get tired of seeing some of these stunning visuals. I just hope that manure gets fixed. Is probably my biggest concern with having all the way through FS22. Manure was very hit and miss. It was all right through the first half, and then at the back end it all broke. That's going to, like I say, it's out of whack. Unless I keep thinking, hoping it's going to like fix itself, but I don't think Giants back on their first day it will actually be 777 from that. Okay, but there's no point doing it, it's not working, so we can try it every now and again, I think, just to see if Giants have fixed it. Now it's the hay that we've left again. Actually, what did I say about learning my lesson? 107, so they're using about 13 odd tons. Okay, then let's go grab the mixer and let's do a mix 24 tons. It's growing on me, this, in so much as it really does look quite, it does look like a second-hand building, and that was always the plan. I do like the concrete, it's very different. I wasn't sure of it, I like that. There's a couple of the textures that really are quite horrible. I like the BI Industries signs on it, that's a nice touch. Just got to get rid of the Hormons inside. So that silage is well done. We have still got quite a lot in storage, and there's a lot of hay on the ground. Did I finish that story? Yeah, I did know. It was literally that we had a full year's supply of grass in 1 month, and I didn't realise it worked like that. It's I thought you would just get, you'd cut your grass and you'd get what you'd normally get. I never thought the game would give you a year's supply of grass, because no one had cut it all year. It obviously stores that data up somewhere, and then obviously I got a bit of a bonus. So silage, 8 tons. It's nearest damn it, 8. Straw up to 14. And hay finish. Just let it go. Nearly burst into song then. I was just gonna like sing the Frozen thing. Don't really think everybody would very much like that. No, I don't either. Actually, I've not got a bad voice, but I'm not sure about that particular song. It's not one that I sing a lot. It just came to mind. But yeah, it's not too far to go, is it really? Across the road like this, it's not the end of the world. Let's get to indicate. It is still a big grass field. I might need to do a bit of edging around that to sort of declare to the workers that that bit out there is out of bounds now. I don't like doing around trying to like hit that. We'll see. We'll do have a go, see what it's like. Let's stick this towards 20. I think we will. Let's just like go for it. It's going to take it all on the wrong side, really. I'd like to make it left. I'm changing it mid-stream, can you? I don't think. That's it. Tips on left. It looks a bit more realistic. Let's mix this. I think we're all right for like. Also, like, how are we doing? So food. Oh, wow, we've gone well above with those 2 dumps. Straws down marginally. Slurries up to 20 tons. And 10% reproduction, 40% reproduction, 61 puberty, and obviously very little puberty because they're very young. So let's take this over, ready for next mix. I'm happy with that. Oh, milk. I didn't pay attention. 1,099. So yeah, it is awful. Obviously, buffaloes have got a special ability to make milk, butter. Quite a super ability, but it was then nerfed by giants, and you can't feel it because I mean they already get a very, very highly reduced amount of milk production, so that's nerfed in that level. They're cheaper to buy, the actual cattle themselves, but then the ability that they've got, the giants gave them more than normal cows. They then nerf by giving it terrible cycles in the dairy. I don't get why it is so horrible. Just doesn't seem very nice. Now let's see what we've actually achieved overnight. How much bottled milk? Oh no, it's at the top. I'm going to say 771 litres. So still not a lot, really. I think could do with at least 1,000 litres a day, I would say was fair. Buffalo mozzarella's up to 914 on the top. So it's still not very good. It's about 200 litres a day. It's terrible. The butter, however, that is doing well now. Yeah. And still, it doesn't go down very much. That's what I'm saying. It's got a super ability that it seems to like not waste it. And that is actually going up again. It's still not fantastic, though. I'd say 1,000 litres a day. So I would say needs tweaking by another third on what it is. Now, how much have we actually got in stock? Do we need to sell anything yet? The butter. Is it in a good time to sell butter though? Butter is in yellow. We'll wait for it to go. It says October, so we missed the boat in a way. But we didn't have a lot made. Carrot soups are all green as well. Oh wow, the soups are all green. at max price. Do we wait patiently till... I think we're going to wait patiently till March. Unless, of course, we see things that we need to buy, of course. And that would be a completely different 6 metre, the Gutler Matador. We haven't got the major, have we? I like the 8.2 metre in this that we had in FS25 roller. We got a roller in this. It seems very reasonable. It's... I don't think we have we actually? Thinking about it. I don't think we have a Load King. That's 7.5 metre case. Seems a bit inappropriate for ours. I think we've got the 6 still, but we don't use it that much. Well, we've got that beautiful 10 metre core. Now, I'm not sure we're going to come off well with that because in a session yesterday, I got the 6 metre corn on Zilonka and a baler at the back, and I've got to be honest, it sort of ground to a halt. So whether it was the additional thing of the horsepower of the baler, whether that tipped it over the edge, I'm not sure. 12, the beautiful 12, the Crampy, the Quaker, which we've got down at the, we're looking for one of those, aren't we? The Merger Max, which do very well. The beautiful, the Kemper, which we've, tractor 1 down at the yard. The International, the Mega, Remy Fence Header, Aereo, the GTA, the Weight. Comparison. We're doing well with equipment on here, aren't we? That's it, that one now. I'm not sure with that 10 metre now we're going to actually cope with that. Yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to... If I was thinking about this because it isn't fair. I do totally concur with what I said about... obviously it's been nerfed by Giants, I think, but we'll see when we try to use that. If our 10 metre header is too big and it's through game mechanics we have no control over, we'll sell that. We give ourselves the 7.5, the closest size, which may be a 6 metre, for free. We'll just swap it, even if it's valueless, because it's not fair that we materially get something that did work, and then it doesn't work. I'm just going to say that well in advance. So November, we could sell a few bits and bobs, but the butcher on that it's not brilliant. So let's go straight through to... Yeah, no, it is right. Yeah, we need to see when the butter settles down to green. I think the milk should probably be good almost every day. Some of them have got that where there's very little play in the figures, so that you can sort of basically sell it almost. Oh, that was a good tick up. That was rather amazing. It was. We didn't buy the roller. No, we didn't, actually, did we? No, I don't think we've got a plan, so have we? And we would, if we're doing oils, we could really do with one. Like this time, we can actually buy it, like not think about it, like go through all of our equipment and then go, ooh, it would be nice. Now, I believe we've got the beautiful Bedner. I think that's all we've got. Did we have the... No, I think we got rid of the Great Plains, didn't we? Or we never had it. We never had it on this one. So we are definitely, this time, going to buy the Horsch 6, nearly 7 metres. It's not bad. We've also got the exact front... Well, actually, we've got a front box with pipes. So, track loosening times, fertiliser distribution unit. Yeah, we will have it for 5,000. We will. It's... track loosening times. Track loosening. Ridge marker, I'm not a massive fan. Yeah, we will. It's going to literally clear us out, but it would be well worth into wood chips. Well, I didn't find it terribly. I hate things like that. We've got to feed little bits of wood into a tiny little opening. Right, so then let's go and do a mix straight away. Go faff around. And it's time saving stock check. How are we doing with the butter? Is yellow still, but on the rise. All of those are yellow. All are October. But I think, if I'm right, I hope I am, but our biggest thing is still... So actually, it's really canola oil that is 194. It's about max. So then, let's do that right now. Oil mill, canola oil, selling, and sunflower oil is up to 1,004. It's going to be a tiny little imperceptible, but we will see it's 28,000. So let's have a look. What do we go up to? That's not bad for mod economy. Yeah, I'm getting used to these little tiny, imperceptible. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted to change you back to storing again. I do realise we've got like one on the top as well, and it is one of canola oil. Yeah, and we have soups on top too, but I'm really again not worried about that at present. Stuck that back on now. We need to get on with like doing the feet. And we should see how much milk there is over there. It's nice to actually have an enclosure that really does do the milk. Yeah. It was quite horrific, that was actually, strangely enough. So let's no, we'll start either way. I've got to quite a roll with this. Finally, hey, just let it go. Fantastic. Yeah, we soon will need to top that up. It's not an inexhaustible amount, but luckily we're only taking 24 tons a day. It's not too terrible. So we have a beautiful planter finally. So we've got a planter and a seeder, and they're both pretty much of a similar size. Still looking for a vegetable planter. It's typical. We could really do with the one we've got in Rizu Forest, but obviously it doesn't work like that. So, let's have a look. We should be putting a bit more in every day than we're taking out. Should be. Yeah, it's weird with this as well, because I was looking at this enclosure. Its navigation there should be set so that those cows don't walk through that. Now, I've not changed this at all, so they should really walk through that section there. It's just got quite a unique navigation mesh that should be exactly like the walkway. So I watched Farmer Bob actually literally grabbing this very enclosure, the Horman version of it, obviously. Yeah, that's 160. Buffalo milk, nearly 2 tons. How much have we got? 331. How much have we got in the dairy? Buffalo milk is doing very well. Butter's really churning nicely. Literally churning nicely. Buffalo mozzarella is now over 1,000 litres, so I presume that'll be inside. And the milk is 1.6 tonnes, so it is about 800 litres. So it needs tweaking just a little. So this should be having 117 tonnes of straw, gone down by 10 tonnes. So that's not bad. We know what was in the sales because we just looked. So let's go through to January morning, or we may get some snow. You never know. Okay, so I'm back on my very reasonably priced. I'm very happy with my microphone. Very happy. Right, so we have. That is something that comes in this sales variety. It is very reasonable because you often get it in the big size. That's a potato pickup. Yeah, just the pallets feed, doesn't it? Giants seem to have pallets on the brain. Yeah, everything seems to be palletized now. I think that would be difficult for us to say no to. Would be quite useful, but it's a high tip. It often lets you do the big extension for free, but not this one. No, we weren't lucky on this one. But I think we will do that, definitely. Yes. Can't just rely on like one, can you? That's so should be. But the animals, we will grab the milk in the morning as well. That's 30%, 60%. 72 out of puberty, 16% out of puberty. Straw is a lot. Productivity is 100%. TMI is on the rise. And milk is 2.9. So yeah, we'll definitely grab this in the morning. Value of products. Time saving stock check. I told you. They're going up and down. Now they are all the buffalo milk and everything. Now this should produce quite a wallop. I mean for hard economy. Soups are green 2. They're approaching the best possible price. I'm hoping we get that far through the winter because I'm really looking forward to all of the Let's Plays are sort of developing where they get into that stage where they're getting to be mature. Now, obviously, it's not as good as like on normal economy, but it's still perceptible. And I would say of all of the Let's Plays, this and Hutan Pansai have probably got the best earners of any of the Let's Plays. So then, it's January, but we have seen we can sell some products. So let's get some selling done. So dairy, we want the buffalo milk. Selling. We want the buffalo mozzarella selling for the very first time in all of the years we've been here. Butter. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about this because it does all three. No matter what kind of butter you were making, it actually does it. We're not making the cheese. No, mozzarella was special. I got this confused on Sri Lanka where we've got normal cows. And I was thinking I'd got buffaloes because I've always had buffaloes in all the Let's Plays. That's it, you know, you've everything selling. So let's go through till 10 o'clock. And we should have a perceptible bang. If not quite what I'm used to seeing on normal economy. It should still be quite sizable. Yeah, I would say that's 30 odd grand on hard economy is fairly decent. So now we need to go back to storing. I think that was it. Yeah, it was just the three things. Oil mill. It's canola that I'm. We can obviously let that oil is up to 731. So the sunflower oil is on that's March. So we really 57,106. We've checked that. Oh, that chart, that RX wasn't there before, was it? Not that we can afford it, of course. And we've already got a nice big John Deere. That's my favourite John Deere, that one. It is. It's a beaut. It's not the same model I'm used to, though. But it is a gorgeous bit of kit. Yeah, I've had this one with the front 3-point link, though. So that's not the one I'm used to. No. It's not, and it's not got the ability to. Yeah, it's not. It's similar, but I think it's got smaller wheels, smaller tracks than that. It's a little track, but it's similar, very similar. Yeah, it has. It's got little tracks, so I don't know if that one's in the game yet. That's the one that was on show, wasn't it, on the original thing? And I thought, oh, that's like the one I really like. Let's go through to. Yeah, we've chucked everything back to normal. Fed the animals, and even if we didn't, we've got lots in storage, so we really wouldn't hurt. We did say we were going to get the milk. We seem to have forgotten this. It's true, because it will be going down. I would imagine we're pretty much getting quite low in the dairy, actually, thinking about what we should have in there. Yeah, it's definitely having an impact now. Oil mill. They're going down nicely. The sunflower oil is on the rise, and that's now coming back up a little as well. This should be the one. Oh, we have stuff inside. We are indeed. We have not been paying attention. It was good. It was. Right, so then we do need to sort that out. Let's grab a mix first. Animals come first. Still got 126 tons though. I think we may as well take it back across though. It is true, I think we can actually give it a miss today. 126 was quite good, to be honest, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, it's reasonable. The snow is indeed on the ground. Fantastic. Let's grab that milk. the lorry is of course at the shop, and we really couldn't do with him grabbing the 60 tonner. We could go down and get our new, it's not 37 tonner though, is it? It's not, no. It's the little, it's about 20 odd tons, the little one of it. The extension is worth that 15,000. It really makes it to go from a little trailer to a bit of a monster. But it is a lift, so it's not going to help us much on this, really. I think the milk's on the front door, if I remember rightly, where that little milking parlour is here. Yes. And straight to our little dairy, and this should be alright for another few months. So we're really hoping to get to March. We do need to grab that. Yeah, it's no good as like losing a month of productivity. So we do need to grab either the new trailer. Ooh, I just had a thought, that is actually quite true. It is. We could actually go down to the shop. I did have this idea of grabbing the Kawaii, sticking it on the, I think I've changed my plan now. We'll stick this trailer on the back. We'll kill two birds with one stone. So I'm going to need you in normal configuration. Put that on as well, or maybe I doubt we're going to have room for that as well. Fantastic, that will do nicely. Let's grab the trailer. No, it's true. I think so. Actually, would be better to do it the way we would. Empty, we might be able to manage that. Sideways. Full, I don't think we'd have much chance. But it's heavy. But I would imagine something of this caliber, with the weight of a tractor, the big heavy weight we've got at the back, with it a fulcrum, the balance point being in the middle, should be able to like. Only the game says you are being silly. Yeah, it does. It disagrees, and the game definitely wins on this point. Right, in that case, we can use the trailer in the normal method. Just need to just do a complete spin around. We're going to run out of room before we get to the point we need to be at. We have means of doing this. Start to turn sharply, or we're going to miss the boat. Like that. We're too long, so we need to push the lorry forwards quite a bit. Like right up to about there, because it can actually go through that area. Birds are getting excited about, but hopefully we can get the planter on as well. We sort of straighten up a bit, should literally be able to sort this. Probably will take up the entire trailer, I do realise this, but it does seem a sensible thing to get both trailers back, and I reckon we might just about lucky to grab that planter on as well. Straighten a little bit, we're going to go off. Got a bit more yet, and go up that ramp a bit. Now that's gonna cause issues. I think we should be able to do it, but it's gonna like. I think we might need to put the ramps up first and like lean it over the ramps. Of course, we're gonna get some camera snatching goes on. Let's do that first. Let's put those ramps up. Let's also strap this down first as well. go back a little tiny bit more as well. Ooh, getting snowed up. So ramp sort of. We might be actually marooned down at the store. This terrible refresh rate has got to be fixed, so surely. So terrible. It's sort of like, yeah, it's not a funny joke, is it? No, we've got to do it like this. We should manage this. We can't live this, and there's something seriously wrong with the laws of physics. So we lean on the actual. Yeah, no, that would imagine wood waggling around. So we. So it. Sort of expecting it to lean on that, and it would. Yeah, sort of leaning on the rampy, but we will strap it as well, because it should really still. It looks a little bizarre, I've got to admit. But yeah, of course you don't get snow doesn't come on the shop front, does it? I can't remember the reason why, but it doesn't. So let's. Ooh, we have a snowman. It's not a snowman per se. I remember the first year here, it's a real little weird earth lump normally that then turns into a snow lump. So it has got a snow mass, which is definitely different. Now we did really want some fuel. It's one of the reasons we came down here, but we could get some for this. Damaged goods on this, we'll have to fix them back home. Right. We're not bad for 66,000 this time of year before the major selling of our stuff. That's not a bad place to be. Are we going to get that now? Just that. Right. This is where this beautiful international struggles a little. Wanted to make a reverse snuffle stuck. You're going to say, what do you mean a reverse snuffle stuck? Well, what I mean is I would like to go from a fifth wheel, a dolly, you know, like the male side of the dolly, and it needs to go to normal trailer attachment at the end, so that a lorry like this with no rear hitch can actually grab any kind of trailer. Yeah. I'd like to make a snuffle stuck as well, sort of similar, but I'd like to make mine shorter. I'm not, yeah, it's too long, always has been. But the idea, the concept is fantastic, so I'd like to make one myself. But I'd like to make a reverse snuffle stuck before, because it seems a sensible thing to do. See how much the repair costs are going to cost us. So that all of our fields are ready. We could have, but we can double. Yeah, so we don't really need to worry with having the manure, and I don't know that we'll get all of our fields done though, because we have got rather a lot. I apologise if someone behind me. It's the snow now, so it's going to get a hit. It's about as good as we're going to get. Sure. You can see everything. As repair you. Well, at least got some of it, just the seed and planter, even. Yeah, I think it's. Just remember to unclamp. Yeah, I did. So let's pull that down and then drop it. Oh, sorry, yeah, I always forget about that. Let's grab a full load of all of our vegetables, and we've still got plenty left. If we've sort of got the traction to actually manage this. Yeah, I think we'll get to March and we'll leave it at that. I think that'll be a cool session to get through the winter. Really is a fantastic place to leave it. Actually, I think it is the left-hand side of this lot. So I would say, yeah, we've about another 50-60 tonnes of manure because it was September. Yeah, we said it was grass, silage. Still got quite a bit of mixing to do, really. When you mix in at the 3 constituents, it only goes down a bit, doesn't it, each time? So we want 1 load of parsnips. Let's have a look. How are we doing money-wise? I mean, yeah, this is interesting because this is one of the best. Oh, wow. 26, 27. Ooh, potato soup. I bet where we are. The potatoes in the preserved food factory. We are, yeah, but all my life we are doing well though on the. This is going to seriously bring in some cash. The triple soup is super as well. If you, yeah, that was not a deliberate attempt at humour. That was a natural one. Yeah. Let's get this all in. 1 load of it. I think I'm going to time this because this is due to how slow I'm going to be. It's going to take a few minutes to do this, and I don't want the session to be a monster, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, well, I was not with that incident, but not really. It is to be expected this time of year. We did it. We're out of takes, we know. We did say that. Animals are happy. Yeah, they're just drawing everyone's attention to that. And the Fluffy Mod's its original job in its original form, the snowblower. Yeah, it's obviously still perfect for that kind of job. Its form factor is spot on, so let's go through till March morning, and hopefully this is not going to be too painful. So it is indeed actually 8 o'clock. I'm going to go backwards because this is when we start to pick up our workload, and we've now got planter. We do need more fields though, but obviously we've got to earn enough cash to actually buy a field, or one I would say. Yeah, on economy I'd imagine a bit of expansion. Oh my life, that is a massive amount of income. I mean, just literally another one of the beautiful... Oh, this is what we're looking for. It is. Wow, it's not as big as I'd like, but 21 metres is bigger than we're used to. So I think we will absolutely say yes, please. We will. Fantastic. Love it when a plan comes together. Would be nice to have another second one, but we shall see anyway. We're not. Let's check the animals before we do anything. I think we could still probably get away with the buffalo milk at night. So that's a good test of exactly how much you get. 97 litres, 970 litres, nearly 1,000 litres. They're 50% reproduction. They're 80%, so they're going to give birth soon. Wow, it's hard to believe they're at the big stage that they were at. Like when we had them originally, they're now almost at puberty, and we've got nearly 6-month-old littlies. So that is quite amazing. So now comes the time of us selling all of our produce that should be in green. It should be really, yeah, it is the soups. Oh wow, buffalo mozzarella's up again. That's quite amazing. How are we doing in the dairy? Let's have a quick look. Have we got... Oh yeah, no, we're about where we were a couple of months ago. So this is now hammering the milk to the point where, yeah, bottled milk. Have we left the bottled milk on selling? No, it's all as it should be. So the butters, obviously, which is the superpower of these, and at least I've ramped up to the point where you can actually feel it. So we could sell that. The buffalo milk is the bottled is what we're... So we could sell some buffalo milk bottled. It's hard to say. At oil mill, I would imagine. This also needs selling the sunflowers. And these, yeah, but we haven't got anything to top them up, I don't think. If we have, it's only a little bit. So that wants to be selling. And the preserved food factory definitely needs to be on. So carrot soup, we want it on selling. Parsnip soup selling. Potato soup selling, although we've got no more of it. And we want red beet soup selling. We could have done doubled up, but we would have absolutely destroyed our... We won't have anything to do with soup-wise if we did that. So I've left that alone. And triple soup with the best seller of all. This, I think, should for once be a bit more perceptible than we have seen in the past. I think this one should really be a big enough bang that even I go, ooh, that's quite nice. Yes, now that's the sort of bang that I'm used to seeing, that I'll not see very often at all. So we want to be going... storing again, and storing again, storing again. Well, you're out, but storing again. That was everything. Oh no, it wasn't. So yeah, see, they're all being caned by that as well, which is why they're going down such a lot. So yeah, wow, they've done 10 tons over that, and that's why it was yeah, pig food has now gone up 60 odd tons. We are completely out, so it would have gone more. So how much would 60 odd tons of pig food actually sell for? We can't tell, can we? That's why I really do need to give a bit of attention to see if I can sort that matter out. Yeah, I do, even if I don't have a proper storage bin at the minute, although I don't think that's causing any of the issues. I might have a go at that later. The biggest thing I need to do is increase the size of the That's just terrible. You have to be exactly right. It's such a tiny box. I mean, let's be honest. The lorry's back is not much bigger than a normal trailer, really. So it's still difficult to do. Right, so do we treat us? No, it's fields first. Fields first, definitely. Field. Now let's see what is in the fields, because it's just a bad time. Yeah, it's got something in it. What has it got in it? Potatoes? Oh, I think it is. Oh, perfect. Okay, well, I don't mind if we do. We will indeed buy that. And that saves us something, a bit of planting, doesn't it? Now then, 116. Do we? Oh, that's, yes. Again, we're buying a forest for that. That's very reasonable. It would still leave us 50 odd grand. Yeah. I don't think that's got anything in it, has it? I don't think so. It's fertilized. Cultivated, ready to actually pop. So that is amazing. So it is, 100% fertilized as well. Weeds growing. So we're going to need to spray it next month. But how did he plant those so quickly? Super planter or what? I'm not complaining. Just saying. Yeah, it is true. Right, amazing. So do we treat ourselves to the fact? I think we're alright for tractors on this, if I'm honest. We've got a good range. Even a biggie. Not a monster biggie, but a biggie nonetheless. So, I don't feel that we've got any gaps missing, really. We've got two... I think we've upgraded the... Challenger on this one, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is the Challenger. No, we're still 160 horsepower. It's still a fair... It's, yeah, I mean, the other's 171. So we've got a 171, a 160, and then we've got like a 116 and a 95 for the little ends. Not necessarily one I might... No, and then, of course, the biggie, which is 320 or something like John Deere, the biggie, the 8R. 326 horsepower. So yeah, I mean, they can go higher as well. Oh, fantastic, the snow's gone. I think that is probably not a bad place to leave it. So we really, this expansion is going to be amazing. So we need, obviously this time, to definitely do 3 fields of vegetables, because we really are quite poor on the vegetable front. We've got potatoes, which that's going to recoup our losses on that one. We can actually. It's going to be a small field of sunflowers, which is a shame. We're already in debt. That is a point. Do we get rid of some of our debt? That one there, actually. I think we will. Yeah, let's repay quite a bit and leave ourselves about 20 grand in the kitty. Yeah, that's better. We won't feel that quite so much. That's not a bad, it's a fairly balanced way of looking at things. I've got some slush money for seeds and things like that. We've got seed potatoes. We don't need to plant them because someone else has already done it for us. I'm going to do a small... No, I'm thinking vegetables small. Because there's a lot of them. I'm thinking that we need another sunflower. Did we have sunflowers there last year? We did. So we'll have sunflowers. And we will have carrots, red beets, and parsnips. I think I'll probably never remember that. And we've got canola already. So that way we've got canola. We've got everything we want. Field 61 I'd like to buy next year. 213,000. I think that will really... Oh, 357? Yeah, maybe. I mean, we should, to be honest, with how we're doing now. Did I change everybody back to not selling? I think I did. Yeah, storing oil mill. No, I didn't. Storing. Dairy. Did we... We didn't sell it. I think we'll leave that as a bit of a backup plan. The dairy. Which is the milk, I think, was 907 litres just in recap. Oh, 1,000. It's gone up very slightly. So that is where I'm going to leave it. I think that's a cracking session, and I definitely see I think we can all see that we've expanded. Not only that, we also are very close for these to give birth. We have 60, which would means we'll have 75. They're 50% reproduction as well. They're coming nearly out of puberty. This is soon going to fill that big. What I said was the big thing, really. Are we going to be out? Oh, we got slurry. All my life, 66 tons of slurry. Well, it looks like that's approaching its limit. We may need to put a slurry tank in, a bigger one. What have we got in that? Silo extensions, I believe. It's not something I've thought about. 70,000 litres, 15,000, that's quite reasonable. It's definitely much more reasonable than that. I love the way the modders are already doing fantastic things like that. That is amazing. And it's also believable. It's an old one. It's like, yeah, we're buying one off a mate. That's he's just bought a nice fancy new one, and yeah, see where we. I know we could just about afford it, but it would cripple us, and we do need seeds and stuff. We need a bit of leasing for things. Where would we stick that? Okay, there, yeah. It would. We need to pull it out though. So I would say, oh yeah, that's not too bad. I think with a little bit of, we could sort of stick it where the other one was, really. Only it's not happy with being there. It's amazing when you play something somewhere. The game, FS25 seems to punish you for it. It wants a fresh sort of bit of land that you've never done any building work, so it's happy there. We won't do it, but we will be doing it soon. Yeah, so fantastic. That is a really good place to leave it. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.